Welcome to the world of the Olympic Games. From ancient Greece to the global stage today, the Olympics are a celebration of athleticism, unity, and the pursuit of excellence. Here are 50 fascinating facts about the Olympic Games. The Olympic Games began in ancient Greece around 776 BC, held in Olympia to honor the god Zeus. In those early games, athletes competed in events like chariot racing, wrestling, and the pentathlon. Women were not allowed to compete or even attend as spectators, quite the contrast to today. The modern Olympics were revived in 1896 by Pierre de Coubertin, kicking off in Athens, Greece. That first modern Olympiad had 241 athletes from 14 nations competing in 43 events. The iconic 5 interlocking rings represent the union of the 5 inhabited continents. The Olympic motto, Citius, Altius, Fortius, means faster, higher, stronger. The Winter Olympics debuted in 1924 in Chamonix, France, bringing winter sports to the world stage. The Olympic flame, lit in Olympia, Greece, travels to the host city, symbolizing peace and unity. The Olympics have been interrupted only by the World Wars in 1916, 1940, and 1944. The Olympic anthem was first performed in 1896 and officially adopted in 1958. The last solid gold medals were awarded in 1912. Today they're mostly silver, with a gold coating. Michael Phelps holds the record for the most Olympic medals, 28, including 23 golds. Women first competed in 1900 in events like tennis, sailing, and croquet. The youngest Olympian, Dimitrios Lamdras, was just 10 years old when he competed in 1896. Athletes take an oath to compete with integrity and fairness, a tradition since 1920. The Paralympics began in Rome in 1960, celebrating athletes with disabilities. The 1936 Berlin Games were the first to be televised, though only in Germany. The Olympics have seen several boycotts, notably in 1980 and 1984 due to geopolitical tensions. Professional athletes were first allowed to compete in the 1988 Seoul Games. The tradition of Olympic villages started in the 1932 Los Angeles Games. The longest Olympic event is the 50-kilometer race walk, taking around 4 hours to complete. The marathon distance of 42.195 kilometers was standardized in 1908 at the London Games. The International Olympic Committee, or IOC, is headquartered in Lausanne, Switzerland. The United States has won the most Olympic medals in history. John Baxter Taylor, Jr. was the first African-American gold medalist in 1908. Alice Coachman became the first African-American woman to win gold in 1948. Francisco Lazaro was the first posthumous medal recipient in 1912. Greece traditionally leads the Parade of Nations during the opening ceremony. The first official Olympic mascot was Waldi, a dachshund, at the 1972 Munich Games. The most medals won by a country in a single Olympics were by the United States in 1904 with 239 medals. Host cities are chosen by the IOC, usually 7 years in advance. Rio de Janeiro was the first South American city to host the Olympics in 2016. Summer and Winter Games alternated every 2 years starting in 1992. The oldest Olympian was 72-year-old shooter Oscar Swan in 1920. And Tokyo was the first Asian city to host the Olympics in 1964. The Olympic flag, featuring the 5 rings, symbolizes the Olympic movement. You know, art competitions were part of the Olympics from 1912 to 1948, say. The 2016 Rio Games featured the first ever refugee Olympic team. The 1964 Tokyo Games were the first to be broadcast live worldwide. And as of now, no African city has hosted the Olympics. Recent games have focused on sustainability, using recycled materials and renewable energy. Unique venues like Beijing's Bird's Nest Stadium have become iconic symbols of the Games. The Olympic truce calls for a cessation of hostilities during the Games. The Youth Olympic Games, for athletes aged 14 to 18, started in 2010. Marit Bjorgen holds the record for the most Winter Olympic medals, with 15. Some athletes have returned their medals due to disqualification or protest. The Tokyo 2020 Olympics aimed for gender parity among competitors. Breakdancing will make its Olympic debut at the Paris 2024 Games. The Olympics continue to evolve, showcasing new sports and breaking barriers. And there you have it, 50 incredible facts about the Olympic Games. From ancient traditions to modern marvels, the Olympics are a testament to human spirit and achievement. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more fascinating content. See you next time. Stay inspired, stay active, and keep chasing your own Olympic dreams.